So I'm always asked, how do you choose a trading pair to trade with and get a robot set up that gets you into profit? So let me take you over to my laptop to see if I can give you some ideas. So here I am inside my Johnny Blockchain account, and I've got 47 bots that are active, and I've got 129 bots that have been archived. Now, before we go any further, I just want to say I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm not giving you any financial advice here. I'm just giving you some ideas here to what I do when I'm setting up a new robot and how I go about choosing a trading pair. Well, the obvious place to start with inside Johnny Blockchain is to come over to the trends. When you're on the trends screen, you've got the Binance API trends and you've got the DEX Pancake Swap trends. Now, it shows you here the data for the last 24 hours, 7 days, 30 days, and total ROI across all of these bots. So let's say that you owned all of these bots, 136 of them. In the last 24 hours, you would have earned 631.57%. But you don't own all the bots, and these bots are all started at different times. So this is just to give you an idea of what's trending at the moment. It doesn't mean just because a bot made a good ROI in the last 24 hours, it's going to carry on making a good ROI in the next 24 hours. So the trends is a good place to start. It gives you an idea. You can have a look at how many people are trading with the bot. So there's 136 bots. This one's got 72, 208. And then if you come down the bottom to the lower bots, you know, these lower ROIs. I mean, these still are amazing ROIs, aren't they? You know, 1.32%. But even if you come right down to here, okay, ADA, there's 23 bots that are running that. And that's still giving a great return, isn't it? So how do you go about choosing one of these? Well, I suppose the obvious thing to do would be to choose the one at the top. But as I say, that can be risky because we don't know what's going to happen over the next 24 hours or 7 days or the next 30 days. Nobody can predict the future. So using the Trends tab gives you a good idea of what's going on with existing users that are using Johnny Blockchain. Now, there's a couple of other websites that I like to use to help me choose a trading pair. And so the first thing I always look at is the Bitcoin movement. And I use TradingView. And I've got a chart here and I plot what's happening with Bitcoin over a 4-hour period. This is these candles, each one of these candles are 4 hours long. And I can see that Bitcoin really is sort of in this range, isn't it? It's not doing much at all. It's just sort of going sideways. And Bitcoin has a big effect on all of the other tokens or cryptocurrencies that are on the market. The next place I like to look at is Crypto Bubble. Now, when you're on Crypto Bubble, you can choose how many tokens you want to look at. This is 1 to 100. So you can go all the way from 9 to 1,000, 900 to 1,000. So you can choose all of those, or you can choose by exchange. It doesn't do pancake swap, unfortunately. It only does centralized exchanges. But a good starting place is if you are going to be trading on Binance, is choose the Binance tab. So this will give you a good idea of what's happening on Binance. Now, not all of these coins that are listed on Binance are going to be inside your Johnny Blockchain account, because these coins that are showing on here are for both Binance.com and Binance.us. So you may find that, you know, in your country, a particular token is not being traded. Now, if we come back to Johnny Blockchain and we looked at the trends, we got Floki. Okay, we got Pepe, we got this OM, we got this BNX. So we could look at these first. So I'm going to get the Floki. So I'll just highlight that and copy it. And I'll look for Floki. It's there, but if you can't find it, you come up to the search box there. Just pop in Floki. There you go. And then what you can do is do what I do, is add it to my favorites. Okay, so once I've got it in my favorites, I can come up to the top here and then change to my favorites. So I'm looking at tokens that are in my favorites, not necessarily that I'm trading on Johnny Blockchain. I might be holding some of these tokens, but I also put the tokens in here that I'm going to trade with. Now, I'm trading with this token and this Floki, and both are doing well. So let's have a look at Floki. So we can see that Floki is very volatile, but it's got a constant movement, isn't it? You know, it's got a constant upward movement. Now, The only problem is with that, what goes up tends to come down, and altcoins, especially meme coins, they come down with a big bang. So you've got to be very, very careful if you're setting up any trading bots with coins that you don't really know much about, or coins that are just not really got any fit for purpose. Floki, I know it's got a good project behind it, but it's not Bitcoin, is it? It's not Ethereum, it's not Solana, it's not Cake. So, you know, this is a token you choose at your own peril. You know, you be very careful when you're trading this type of token. So let's have a look at the next token on the list. We've got Pepe. Now, Pepe is a big meme coin, as we know. It did a big pump. It's done all right over the last year. It's not been going a year, I don't think. It might be two. I lose track of time. But again, it looks okay. But Pepe, again, is one of those tokens that can dump. There's a lot of people holding this token, waiting for it to go up to 5 cents or 10 cents or even a penny, and then they're going to dump their bag, which will obviously, the price will plummet. Next one on the list, let's have a look at that one. So we've got OM. Now, I've traded this token quite a lot here. So this is the token, the OM. But look, 2,300% in a year. But over the last month, week, day and hour, it's just been going down. So that token's trending on here, but there's 208 bots. But you can see that it's not done well if you're starting a new bot. Because this is probably, people started this bot when it was maybe at a lower price than what it is now. And that would have been some, you know, weeks or months ago. And now the bot's kicking in and doing all the sales and pushing the ROI up. Because what you've got to think of is when you look at the ROIs on here, we don't know when this 136 people started their bot. Because if you're starting today, you've got to look at what the price is today. Now, if it's been pumping up, the same with all of these coins, if it's been pumping up, there's a good chance it might have a big pullback. So you've got to be mindful of that, okay? And the easiest way to be mindful of it is I'll come here and I'm just going to click on the plus sign to create a robot. Now, what I'm going to do, it's not going to be active. I'm just going to save this for the moment. And then what I'm going to do in here, I'm going to search for Floki. There's the new bot, which I've just set up. Now, I haven't set it up. I haven't done anything with it. So I want to have a look at the chart. So on this Floki one, you can see it's got the chart there. So this icon here, you click on that and that will open up Dex Screener. Now Floki is traded on both PancakeSwap V2 and it's also traded on Binance. Now the chart that you're looking at is on PancakeSwap's V2. It's not Binance. Of course you need to go over to Binance and look at the chart on Binance. But this will give you a good idea. And then at the top here, I'm just going to click on full. And if I zoom in a little bit, so if we bring this down in a bit here, we can see that Floki is had a big pump up, as you can see there. That was quite a big drop. Went sideways, pumped up some more, started to drop down. Now it's sort of going a bit sideways. So is Floki a good token to start trading? Well, I'm already trading it, so I don't need to set up a new bot. But if I was going to set this bot up for the very first time, and I'm a bit worried about it being a bit risky, what would I do? Well, I've come back over to Johnny Blockchain. So I'm going to come into the settings. So I click on this icon here to go into the bot settings. And the very first thing I'm going to do is put it on expert mode. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down and delete these lots right the way off. Now, this bot, I only want to test it, don't I? So I'm just testing to see what happens with the market. And I might want to test that with 1 or 2 lots. Now in the user guide, I've got some videos to show you a 2-lot strategy and a 3-lot strategy. Now what I'm doing with this bot, I would trade with $20. Now you must remember, the least amount that you trade with, the higher the price has got to go up, the price movement, and I've got a video on that again in the user guide. The higher the price has got to go up for it to get its profit, because it's got to take into account the trading fees or blockchain fees, and it's got to make sure that you get a profit. So if it's set for, in this case, 0.8%, and the market's obviously got to move up more than 0.8%, because that wouldn't get you enough profit. So this means it's a trigger point when it knows it's got you 0.8% in profit after trading fees or blockchain fees. Okay, so bear that in mind. Now, if you're trading with a bigger amount than $20, then the price doesn't have to move that much. Okay, it can move a lot less because you're trading with a bigger amount. So with this particular bot, I could set this up on infinite. I could try it with $20 and use 1 or 2 lots. If I like what the bot does and I think, well, yeah, it's okay, I could add some more lots to it. But with these meme coins, I tend to be very cautious on what I do because I know coins like this can just drop in value. And I'm prepared to lose $20. Now, when I say lose $20, the price of the token has got to go to 0 and stay there. Now, if the price keeps going down, say by 20 or 30%, this bot would become dormant because it's got to wait for the price to go back up by at least 20 or 30% before it takes profit, because I've only got 1 lot. But if the price does go down 20 or 30%, and then I think, well, it's trading down that bottom, I could then add another lot, which means the bot would be able to start trading, and that means the bot would be able to trade its way out of debt. So coming back to crypto bubble, what I tend to do is with bigger amounts, if I want to trade with bigger amounts, I'd come to the top 100 and then I'd just scroll down here and I'd look at these top coins. You've got Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin's having a bit of a sideways and not doing that great, but Bitcoin, I don't mind holding it. So I don't mind setting up a robot that trades Bitcoin. Because if Bitcoin drops down and I'm holding, a few $100 or a few $1,000 worth of Bitcoin, I don't care because I've got great confidence that Bitcoin's going to go up. Same is with Ethereum. I feel confident that Ethereum's going to go up from the current price, which is what, $2,800. I think we're going to see bigger prices for Ethereum. I believe we're going to see bigger prices for Bitcoin. I'm also happy to trade Solana. I'm also happy to trade XRP. Dogecoin, on the fence with that one because it's a meme coin. So I'd risk a smaller amount with these types of coins. And Shiba Inu, I would risk a smaller amount with that. Tron, I'm quite happy to trade with those. So you have to decide what tokens you're prepared to hold if the price keeps going down. If we go into a massive bear run, you've got to be prepared to hold those tokens. Now, when you're setting up your bot, if you do what I just did here and you take off lots, that means the bot hasn't got the ability to trade its way out of debt. Now, if I put this back to restore, there it says restore it back. That puts it all back, all the lots back there. Okay, so it goes down here. And so that means the price has got to drop by about 80% before it buys lot 38. But if it starts to drop down, it gets down to lot 27 or lot 19, and I've got all these lots and I've got the default setting, once the bottom price is found, and let's say it was lot 20, and it's dropped, I don't know what that amount is, but let's say it's 40%. If it drops by 40%, yes, it's going to buy all these lots. It's going to hold all this money up here that I could be at risk. This is my risk value. And if it finds the bottom down at lot 20, then that bot's going to start to trade at lot 20 and make a profit and eventually trade its way out of debt. It's going to start to close these upper lots down by using the kept profits. I've got a video in the user guide. So let's go over to the user guide. So you come up to the getting started, then go down to step-by-step user guide. Now, the videos I would recommend you watch is if you come all the way down the bottom, you're looking at the bot settings. So this is once you've got your API keys and your MetaMask and all that sort of stuff already set up. These videos are definitely worth watching. These two here, bot settings 1 and 2, a must watch. I believe all of these videos are a must watch. Look, how to make more profit from your trading bot. Let's have a look here. What was that one I wanted to show you? Earnings calculator. There. 2 lot strategy, 3 lot strategy. How do the bots work in a bear market? Watch that, and also price movement chart tool. Let's go over to that. You click on that icon there, it gives you this. So let's say you were trading with $20. So to get this, you've got to make a copy of it. You come up to File, make yourself a copy. Now the numbers you can change are what's in blue. Okay, this blue here, this blue here. There's a video here. Click this here. There's a video showing you how to use it. Well, let's say you were trading with $20. You can see that the price has got to move by 3%. It's got to go up by 3% to get me that profit of 1.5. So let's just put this to 0.8. 0.8. You could see now, if I've got a robot set up for to take profits at 0.8 and I'm trading with $20, the price has got to go up by at least 2.3% for the bot to make me a profit, because it's got to take into account the blockchain fees. Now, let's just say I was trading with $200. Let's see what happens now. Now the price has only got to go up by 0.95%. So you see, the more that you trade with, the easier it is for the bot to make a quick profit, because the price doesn't have to move that much. So if I change this for $500, for example, so if I was trading with $500, not much difference between $200 and $500. And if I put in here 1,000, you can see not much difference. So let's just go back down to 100, see what that's like. So look, 1.1% for $100, and then if I'm trading $200, 0.95%. So if you're trading with $20, the price has got to move up by at least 2.3% for you to make a profit, because it must take into account the trading fees. So coming back to Johnny Blockchain, there's a few things here. You can see crypto-friendly banks. I use both of these to buy crypto and to use my crypto in the supermarkets. And then you've got down here some useful links: Crypto Bubble and the Dex Screener and Trading View. I use all of those tools to help me choose tokens. But I would recommend you come in and watch these bot settings. Watch all these, because these will give you a good understanding of how the bot works. These things, the videos are above, are showing you how to get set up. These videos here I would watch, because this is the costs and affiliate commission. So you know you can earn affiliate commission with Johnny Blockchain. But also understanding the software service fee, because a lot of people get confused saying, well, my bot's made 50 cents, but there was 30 cents in trading fees or blockchain fees. Well, if it made 50 cents, it was 50 cents after the blockchain or trading fees. That's your clear profit. Okay, so watch those two videos. Will give you a great understanding of how the fees are calculated. And these ones up the top here are just getting you set up. So hopefully that gives you an idea on how to go about choosing a trading pair. And also make sure you check out the user guide. Johnny Blockchain is a real trading robot that trades for you 24/7 and makes you a passive income. You're not going to be a millionaire by next Thursday, but you are going to make a steady income, and your funds are safe because they're in your control all the time. They're either inside your MetaMask wallet or they're inside your Binance account. Johnny Blockchain cannot withdraw from your Binance account, and Johnny Blockchain cannot send your funds from your MetaMask wallet to another wallet. Now, if you want to create your own trading robot, below this video you're going to find a link. It's going to take you over to Johnny Blockchain. You can either use it with a MetaMask wallet and PancakeSwap or Uniswap, or you can set it up with Binance.com and Binance US. You've got decentralized trading or centralized trading. Your funds stay inside your wallets all the time. So if you're using the decentralized, your funds stay inside your MetaMask. If you're using the centralized on Binance, then your funds stay inside your Binance account. You don't have to send your funds to this platform to do the trading for you. You can create a free account by clicking on sign up or register. And if you look down the bottom here, you'll see that we've got 105,000 in passive income for the members so far. You'll also see that there's over $7,000 paid in affiliate commissions. It's also got affiliate program, 98.4% of profitable trades, 0.5% of bought back broke even basically. And then we've got 1.1% of negative trades. It means that they made a loss. But 98.4% of positive trades. Absolutely mind-blowing system. It really works. It does what it says on the tin. It's a trading robot that works with PancakeSwap, Uniswap, and Binance.com or Binance.us. Create your free account. Click on any of these buttons, sign up or register. It's going to bring you here. Pop your name, your email address, password, put some ticks in these boxes. Click on this box here to say complete my sign up. You can have a look round, and when you're ready to get started, if you want to set up a decentralized trading robot, it's going to cost you $25 a year to set up as many trading robots as you like. If you want to set up a centralized trading robot with Binance, it's going to cost you another $25 a year. And you can set up as many robots as you like. So if you want to set up both decentralized and centralized trading robots, it's just $50 a year for as many trading robots as you like. Click the link below, come and create your free account, and happy trading.